All right, so I posted a video last night about how we do a free tire inspection. If you come in and say, hey, my tire has a slow leak, we will be happy to check it for you for free. So I want to give you a scenario that happened first thing this morning, and Jude was here opening the shop, and thank you, Jude. Every day it seems like we're greeted with people with tire issues, but they don't want to go to the next step and say, hey, can you check it out and tell me why my tire is going flat? Or they say, hey, there's a nail in it, can you plug it? And then for me, that is kind of giving me the okay to check it, not necessarily that I'm going to plug it, but I need to identify if that tire is safe. So I'm going to give you a scenario. So this morning, Jude was greeted by a gentleman who was in a Toyota, and he said he needed a tire plug.
I saw it and I was like, don't tell me this TV passes.
So Jude was doing other things, and then I went outside to talk to him and said, hey, what can I do for you? What's going on? I need a tire plug. He points to the tire. He shows me where it's at. It's on the left rear. As I walk by the right rear, I see that tire needs to be replaced, and he's missing a lug nut just like that. There's nothing in the hole. So, and I see that there's new pads and rotors on there, and I said, hey, you're aware that that's missing a lug nut and stud? Yeah. And he's like, just on the other side of the car, that's what I need to have plugged. So the back of the car, this is the inside tire, and then there is a nail or a screw right here. See that, everyone? So I said, no, sir, sorry, you're going to need a new tire. He's like, oh, what do you mean you can't plug it? No, that's too close to the sidewall. This is a quality shop. Plugging a tire that's in the unsafe area or zone is not a quality shop. They are money grab shops. So no, we won't do that. It is, and it was right here. So my rule of thumb is this: from the sidewall of the tire in good condition, if that is past my finger on this side, we will repair this tire. We will not patch or plug anything from here, well, one finger. So from here over, we will not do anything for you. And that's the way it goes. If it's got dry rot cracks in it, we won't do it. If it's bald, we won't do it. So that's a quality shop, advising the right repair for you. Now, by us advising the right repair doesn't mean it fits your budget. There's nothing I can do about that. There's plenty of not quality shops out there that will plug your unsafe tire, and we're not one of them. But that was an exact scenario today. So he wanted to get it plugged. He gave me the permission to look at it, and then once I told him that we won't just do that, and then he needed a tire on the other side along with the stud and nut, he hopped in his car and drove away, because he's going to drive to the next shop to find out.
It's okay. I had one of those at Ford where it was like, it wasn't outside of fingers.
Use this.
I mean,
speak with your tools.
I normally do.
My rule is this: it's
a fingertip from the sidewall, right?
Which is close.
It was like right.
Hold on. You're right. Put your thumb up there, and that's okay. It's about the same. You're a little bit more than what I would say, but which is in the more safer zone.
It was like right here, like just on the edge.
Yeah.
So I tried to patch it. It still leaked, and I was like, "Hey,
plug it or patch."
Plug.
Plug.
So I was like, "Hey, I tried to plug it. I told you before I did this. Hey, it's close to the outside." Like, and they said, just try and plug it. I said, okay, fine. Went back, it was still leaking.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, she needs a tire. Like, I'm not...
Did she buy a new tire?
No, she put it on, back it out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's know. But, like, it's on... There's a gray area where it's like, okay, well...
Actually, there is a standard in the industry for tire repairs and plugs, and what the customers expect is not what the industry and standards are for tires. Like, so... This, I would have just said, nope, not doing it. I'm sure there's other money grab shops out there that will do this.
Ford will make you do it.
With dry rotted tires? Yeah.
I had a guy
well, then I take back that you're getting a quality job at the Ford dealership.
I had a guy come in with 4 dry rotted tires.
Yeah.
I was like, dry rotted, cracked, and there was a nail in it. I was like, dude, and they were almost bald too. And I was like, yo, he needs tires.
Right.
And they quoted him tires. They're like, hey, you want the tires? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, just patch it. Or plug it.
Well, maybe that's Miller's problem, is that they're not doing quality work.
I don't know what it is, but like...
Well, you're telling me that they're not doing quality work for the customer. They're doing what the customer asked. That's not a quality job. Got to have standards in our business. Or, you know what? You'll have a line of those customers who will never fix their cars.
There was a guy that came in last Saturday. He's like, I have lug nuts. Can you put them on?
Customer supply parts?
Yeah.
Were they from Ford?
No. But again, so I did it. Everything worked out fine. The old lug nuts were completely swollen.
Yeah.
Like I was using 23s for a 21. Like, not like they were great lug nuts. He had new lug nuts. Popped them on, no issues. It threaded right in. Same acorn shape. He's like, thank you so much. They didn't even charge him to do it.
You worked for free?
Well, I get paid hourly, so I don't really care. But again, I was like, all right.
Well,
like,
you just gave me some signs of not so quality work at the Ford dealership.
Dude, we install customer parts all the time.
Ford OEM or just aftermarket?
Aftermarket, OEM.
Wow. Damn, they sound like a money grab shop. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. We don't do that kind of work here. I say it's not a quality job.
Yeah,
what do you guys say?
One of the techs just got yelled at because the service manager put on the ticket, put all the parts in the back of the guy's truck because he wants all his parts back.
And I'm
under warranty.
And I'm okay with that.
It's
but you can't
warranty.
return all warranty parts.
So then when Ford called the one thing back, they went to the tech and they're like, what the fuck, where is it? He's like, it said on the ticket, return everything. So he put it in the back of the truck, and then they're like trying to figure it out. Like, oh, it was a mistake on his part. Like, no, he didn't do it. He just followed the ticket.
Correct.
So now it's, well, do they call the guy and get everything back?
He probably took it to the scrapyard.
It was like a plastic, it was a diesel, so it was a plastic fuel filter.
And he wanted that back.
Yeah, he wants everything back. But it's all under warranty. He doesn't pay for a thing. And then
trust issues right there.
They're like, okay, fine, like, whatever.
But the rule is in a dealership environment, if it's recall or warranty,
it goes back.
It has to be returned so that the dealership can get credit
Unless
for
it's
it.
like BS recall, like you know how they have the chrome tips on the windows?
Yeah.
Like, there's a recall for that. So you got to take them off and put the new ones back on.
Right.
You don't got to go return. You don't got to pick up
certain things.
Exactly.
I understand. I get it.
But
rules
like,
are rules.
Camera recalls, they have to go back with the RO on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even some batteries have to go back. If it's
Well, yeah, I understand.
a warranty battery.
So you're not always getting quality work at the Ford dealership. So Jude has worked there about 2 years. Last
like
year and this year. Whatever. 23 and 24? That's 2 years to me, son. Not actually 365 days each, but 2 years. So we got to see a lot of what goes on there. And I would call their service department the money grab. Money grab. They don't care about quality because they wouldn't be plugging bad tires and rotating bad tires. That's just not a quality job. You have to teach your customers what quality is because some of them don't know, and the ones that do know will ask for it. That's for sure. Thanks for watching.